have been embodying that all weekend long. Megan Dazan, a two-time MLP champ, will start us off with first serve to Leah Jansen. Right into the net it goes. Waters a force from the baseline and wherever she is on the court.
1-0-2.
It's deep, and New Jersey had to hit the reset button to get up to the kitchen and bring that play back to neutral.
Yes, and the Sliders have to decide, do you return it to Anna Lee and face a great shot from her? Do you return it to Megan, who will fire, and Anna Lee, the threat to poach? We'll see. This time they go to Megan. And there's the threat of Anna Lee lurking, and that makes mistakes happen as well. What a start for the Clowns.
Well, how about the New Jersey Fives and their run to get here? Knocked out Ben Johns, the best in the world, and the LA Mad Drops. Didn't just win, Dave. Swept them off the court. Waters going head-to-head with Johns and mixed. It was awesome. Big drive through the middle from Dazan. Count it. New Jersey blanking Columbus so far.
And all the music video looseness is now they're tight. They didn't communicate. A ball through the middle. Where's the center fielder?
Waters hunting, and she catches Todd on the ball's way out.
Wow. So here's the deal. The Sliders haven't touched the ball yet. They have yet to serve.
Fives, of course, backed by their fan base. The Clowns, that's definitely a third woman on their team right now. And another one for the New Jersey Fives. 6-0 Dave at the end. Being tested at the moment.
Wow.
Skip off the tape. When it rains, it pours.
So ball off the line. I thought, oh, great, they finally got a good return. And then the tape, and this is unbelievable at 7-zip.
7-0-2.
Finally, a side out for the Columbus Sliders and a chance to hit the scoreboard. But Leah and Paris, they are mentally steady. They do not give up no matter what the scoreline reads.
Second serve.
Ball was just a bit wide there. Second serve for Paris Top.
And you can't score 4 points on a rally, so just get back to doing the routine things routinely and work your way back in the match is the key for Columbus here.
Point.
Finally on the board for the Columbus Sliders. Cue the bus.
Yes. Somebody brought them a little container of gas, so let's see if they can get this thing going.
Comes from out of nowhere, overstretches her reach.
So a little amped Anna Lee Waters on the last two rallies, and the Sliders haven't had a chance to have some constructed points at the kitchen line, that darker blue area. They want to target Megan Dazan. We'll see them do that here.
Ball by Anna Lee Waters for the side out, but yeah, to your point, Dave chatted with Leah and Paris about that strategy. How do you keep it away from Anna Lee Waters and target Dazan? They said to keep the balls a little bit lower, test Waters a little bit behind her, but keeping it low to Megan Dazan is part of that strategy. A little too low there on the return, though, for Leah Jansen. Goes into the net.
And 1 game to 11, you can't have visits to the freebie factory like we had right there, just giving them one, because that serve wasn't anything special.
Miss for Jansen. New Jersey 2 points away from taking game number 1. Here's a look at Clowntown, Dave. They've been with us all weekend long here in Central Park.
It is a circus.
Oh, design.
I mean, they should put a police tape around that. A crime was just committed on Paris. Todd, what a shot from Dazan. There is so much pressure playing with Annalie Waters, and she has stepped up time and again. They win this rally. It's 21 in a row.
She's a proven champion, Dave. You're the general manager of Dazan's team when she won it back in 2023 twice. New Jersey bringing the heat at game point to close it out 11-2.
And it's not just that they won, it's the way they won.
Circumstance in the finals. Pressure is on. Noe Cliff back to serve first to CJ Klinger. Short miss there for CJ Klinger. New Jersey opens up the scoring, and also New Jersey being the higher seed meant they got to have a few options heading into this match, including whether to serve or receive, which end they'd like to start on, and the mixed doubles matchups, which we'll explain in a moment when we get to that point. But right now it's a must-win situation for Columbus. Klinger and Diescu have been the heroes for their team time and time again, as you referenced. And their team calls on them again in this situation.
0-1-1.
Big serve from CJ Klinger.
And just a less stressful start here for all the Columbus fans. 7-0 switcheroo in the women's. Now you got one apiece. And the big fella, Andre Diescu, is such a calming influence for the precocious teenager Klinger. Just lets him play freely. Rip your serve. I want you to play big. That's the team's mentality, but sometimes that needs to be reinforced by your partner, and Andre does an amazing job of that.
It's the perfect balance for CJ Klinger. Miss hit from Diescu, second serve. Klinger, by the way, also a three-time MLP champion at the challenger level. A perfect example of getting that promotion as a player, working your way up through the league, getting promoted to Premier this couple of seasons ago. Ooh, wow. Went for it.
We had awkward moments in France there for a minute. Noe Cliff almost got hit by that, but had the paddle at least facing forward, and sometimes just throw it over there and get yourself settled. So nice job of adjusting from Noe, but it wasn't pretty, but oh so effective.
1-2-1.
What a spot for CJ Klinger. What a response, too, after throwing one into the net.
Yes, and just so much spin from the youngster. I mean, he'll be dancing around. He'll flash that left hand, and you're like, what is that cat doing? It's his special style. Played an out ball. It's a hitter's game.
Team battle ensues. CJ Klinger wins it out. You'll see a lot more patience in the men's game.
Yeah, and CJ, with all the magical stuff he can do, very patient player too, and trustworthy. We saw the errors from the slider women. We're seeing the errors now from the fives men, and with just a one-game sprint to 11, this isn't 2 out of 3 when you take the court. You have to get off to a great start, and kudos to the sliders men to doing just that.
Ball from Diescu, testing Noe Cliff down the line, make it 4-1 Columbus.
The reach of these guys, you just can't bounce the ball, and then they will make you pay. So Will and Noe just need to settle in. The one thing with Noe and Will is they both prefer to play on the left. Obviously, you can't put two guys over there, so they've been working through that throughout the year since Noe was acquired.
Into the net it goes. Second serve for the Columbus Sliders. Again, game to 11, win by 2. The flip ends at 6. This is the first match of a best-of-3 final series. Ooh, skipper into the tape. Match 2 of this series will be taking place tomorrow.
Yes.
So we will not determine our winner until then, but an epic battle continuing here from Central Park.
Wow, what an angle from Andre D'Escu and deep in the court. Cliff moves as well as anybody, but the thirds, meaning the drives and drops when you get a return back, have been way too high for the 5. So they either got to drop it or bring those drives way, way lower. It has been way too easy for the Sliders so far.
Fives up to drive another third to no avail. Columbus brings the ball right back.
And no center fielder. They're all over in the Bronx getting ready for the Yankees and the Red Sox. But this is an example of not sure the sides. That time Noe was on the left, Will left it, but so did Noe. That's a problem.
Serve for Columbus. And you're right on the money, Dave, when you mentioned the balance of D'Escu to CJ Klinger. Leah and Paris confirmed that. Almost like a dad energy for him to calm him, but knows how to push his buttons to get the most out of him, too. New Jersey gets away with one there.
Did they ever? Andre D'Escu was swatting flies there as it went off the tape.
Denies Columbus of any points. How about the sold-out crowd here in Central Park?
It's great. Fans walking by, people in the park here. I mean, Chamber of Commerce weather day here in the Big Apple. Yeah, the thirds is the difference in this match so far. Howells has one of the best twoies, which is a two-handed backhand in the game, and that one wasn't close.
Oh, another unlucky bounce for Columbus. New Jersey will accept the break.
Yeah, home court advantage indeed there. 2 off the big top, and that's all they've had so far. This has been very dominated by Columbus, but the lead's just 2.
Ooh, a feathery third shot drop from Howells, just missed by Noe. Cliff, you talked about that darker blue area labeled Torre there in the kitchen. The team in white trying to use it as a safety valve, but the team in red, too lengthy, hard to get a ball down on these guys.
Yeah, it's just 7 feet from the net, and with that reach, you get half of it.
Doesn't matter, ball goes down either way.
So finally off the tape, they get a room service bounce that sits up and then paddle clank, but down easily. And when Noe is on the right or Will, they're gonna test them because they know they've got a lot less hours in pro pickleball on that side of the court.
All right, Columbus with a 4-point lead.
They want a ring, and they are hoping to get it. They came oh so close yesterday, but Gary V has been bullish on pickleball for years and see it going nothing but up into the future. Just wide. There's consideration of should they challenge it or not. Each team gets 3 free challenges throughout the 4 doubles matches. Here, Michelle.
7-2-1.
Close call there. Columbus need to continue the run.
Will Howells found the get out of jail free card there because he popped it up and CJ did not make him pay. That's the ball you're dying to get when you're in a dink battle at the kitchen.
But that support of Andre Diescu that I just saw right there to CJ Klinger on a miss like that. Keeps him calm. Doesn't let him overthink it. And just like that, gets the follow-up point. But how invaluable is that leadership? You've managed teams before to a title.
To have your best player also be the best teammate is a value you cannot. It's about pressure is a privilege, and no one believes he's got a bigger privilege than Andre Diescu here today.
The run ends there. New Jersey recovers the ball for 2 serves. What do they need to do here?
The thirds are just the biggest problem in this entire match. So you see that they're deciding to put Noe on the left here, which is interesting. So they'll see if they can find a drive off the return and get some quick points. That's how they go fast.
I mean, what can you do against the tower that is Andre Diescu?
Yeah, they withstood the great drive from Noe Cliff. That forehand is magic, but you see the left side players usually dive into the middle to cover with the forehand. And Andre's also so smart, goes right back to the outside shoulder. That's a great ball.
That's a nice ball in response from Will Howells. Gets his team another point. Goes right to the body of CJ Klinger.
Yeah, so when you have a tall player in front of you, there is a lot of mass for them to cover. So if the drive is low, the next one's going to pop up, and then you got to find that. It's a great combo, and I love when it's complementary pickleball like that.
Too high, and CJ Klinger pounces on a pop-up chance.
Yeah, so the pickleball gods usually even out those net cords there, so that one just sat up, and a lot of us panic when the ball goes off the tape. Nice job by Klinger of taking his time and hitting an easy winner.
And something to note too, it'll be CJ Klinger in back-to-back games for mixed doubles. Noe Cliff as well. So the momentum of men's can impact the dudes in mixed coming up next for game 3.
And some guys like a break because they're asked to do more in mix, and we'll see that in a minute. So it's all about what is best for your team here. That was what Columbus chose because they had to, as we talked about, set their lineup first, and the fives reacted.
Jersey got to pick the matchups too.
3-8-1.
Very interesting that Columbus put their A team out 4th. We'll get to that in a moment. Nice drive from Noe Cliff. Who needs a drop when you got a drive like that?
And this is their way to take points in rapid succession and make the other side feel it. Like there's so much pressure on that first volley, especially if they go big on the serve, which they have.
4-8-1.
The question is it too little, too late?
Unfortunate bounce for Columbus. New Jersey climbing in the scoreline. Yeah, it does. It's a lot of personnel to manage.
CJ's going to just stay there all day because he thinks he is better in the dink battle than Noe, and that is exactly what happened there. The other thing here is the idea of playing for more than just yourself. We're an individual sport, but it's that logo on the front and everyone that's supporting you that adds to the pressure.
What a play from Will Howells. It's a 2-point game now, and New Jersey embodies that team energy, and they have since the start of the regular season, Nick.
They have indeed. I mean, down to the fact that they get a van and everyone goes to the event together, dinners together. They believe the unit is why they are in the finals, and they're showing it right now.
Oh, Diescu stands tall again, coming up with another crazy angle.
So if you feel like you're not winning the cross courts with Noe, he's going to change up, but you can't just give a cupcake out to Andre Diescu. He had way too many options to put that away, but a nice comeback here from the fives.
Third shot, drive to reset, both times to the forehand wing of Will Howells.
Which for most players, that would not be the weaker side, but his two-handed backhand is better. So if he's going to pull the trigger for me, I'd prefer the backhand. And these courts don't bounce up quite as much as some others, so an attack off the bounce a little more difficult here.
Big drive, game point for Columbus. And talk about the resume for these guys this weekend and last. Took out Gabe Tardio and Hayden Patriquin, a team that only lost twice all season against St. Louis.
10-6-1.
Looking to knock down the fives here in match one. And they will. Columbus takes game two to even out the match series, 1 game apiece.
Not surprised here before our eyes, and I expect much better play from Leah Jansen here in mixed.
For Jansen, New Jersey leads the scoring here in game 3. But yeah, to your point, Jansen and CJ Klinger, no slouch in mixed doubles. They came up clutch for Columbus in the series against St. Louis, as you can fill us in on yesterday. No way, Cliff trying to be bigger in the middle. That's a goal that New Jersey had for him, playing the left with
No doubt, and CJ will play out balls, which just letting the ball go, imagine that, is an important skill. And CJ has got to find his highest powers here. That's 3-0. This feels a lot like the women's match.
Pickleball back at its roots when these players were making $0 on tour. Cliff coming out big early, 4-0 lead for the fives.
Yeah, they only
relatively even here in terms of who will win this game number 3. Off the take, Dazan will welcome the chance, 5-0.
Yeah, and Leia's like, did I make a bad or derogatory comment about apples here? New York, what are you doing to me?
5-0-2.
She was down 7-0 in women's, 5-0 here.
Big drive from Noe Cliff. No fear in his game as Noe Cliff was called upon. Megan Dazan and Noe Cliff. What a start for the New Jersey Five. 6-0 lead. Looking to put their team up a game and let their closer Waters do the work in game 4. What a sequence for Megan Dazan. She has been lights out in the playoffs.
She's like, what pressure to play with Anna Lee? I've got it, and I am the queen of New York. What an inside-out backhand there. That was terrific. Caught CJ off guard. And what's wild is in the second rally of this, CJ Klinger played a ball that was going to go way out of bounds. It would have just been a couple to nothing, but now it is 7.
Yeah, that's a great point.
0-7-1.
Especially in razor-thin margins here at this level. Dazan was locked in on the drive, but no way missed the follow-up, and Columbus is on the board.
Yeah, he's worried about his French feet there, and wind brought the ball just out of his target.
2.
Great response right afterwards. No way Cliff gets it back. One more serve to sign out for the Fives.
And when you see a ball go off the tape, usually it's like a
1-7-2.
massive change, but even the slight change like that changed the paddle positioning of CJ Klinger. And now he's trying to do too much, and that is the blessing and the curse of the young teenager. When he's on, he's a magician that deserves his own show on Broadway, but when he tries to do too much, you get wild misses.
Second serve. One more, come on. 7-1-2. Point.
And another miss from the southpaw from Columbus.
And Megan Dazan, she has shown so much poise at the highest level on the biggest stage. And that was
8-1-2.
an area on the team that a lot of people were looking forward to watching this weekend for New Jersey. What a play. No way Cliff comes from out of nowhere to steal it on his backhand wing.
No way, no way. He made a ridiculous poach in front of Megan, who you were just talking about is playing terrific, was wildly out of position, and then, oh, what touch.
Sliders are challenging a foot fault in the previous rally.
Dazan were the X factors.
Stands. There was no fault in the previous rally. Columbus Sliders charge 1 free video challenge. You have 2 remaining. New Jersey Fives have 3 free video challenges remaining. We'll resume play at 9-1-2.
Around the star of Annalie Waters in performance. So far, they have answered the bell.
Yeah, because they were basically said, go out there and beat this team and set the table for Annalie to be the closer. And they are doing it.
And that's what Smeen was talking about. It's a team sport in this format. And right now, New Jersey coming together as the deepest team right now. There's a look at Annalie Waters. This team was built around her, but she needed her teammates to perform as well. Wow. Dazan almost got it back. Columbus takes their second point of the game. I don't think CJ Klinger ever thinks they're out of it.
No.
2-9-2.
And he is going huge for his serve like he did in the men's match. That's yielding some dividends. And the other challenge for the Fives right now is they're doing what's called unwinding the stack. They want Noe on the left, so Megan has to come flying across the court to cover it. So that's why a big serve is so important.
Wow.
She couldn't even get to the line there. That's how great that serve was. So this is how you had a lot of fast points, so we haven't had a lot of those opportunities to dink. And with the lefty in CJ Klinger, that changes the patterns because the ladies are in front of each other.
Dazan goes toe-to-toe with CJ Klinger.
And she ain't scared of anybody. I know that. I was lucky enough to be her coach and general manager when she won, and she was the best player on our team for her level.
MVP that season. Drive off the take for No Way Cliff. It's game points for the New Jersey Fives. Cue the clowns in the house of Central Park.
10-4-1.
Championship on the line. This is match 1, the best of 3 final series. And CJ Klinger closes that thought for now. New Jersey looking to go up a game and set up their closer, Annalie Waters here. Game point number 2. The paddle of Megan Dazan. Dazan with a drip of a third on CJ Klinger. Gets the job done. Out comes the ace, Annalie Waters, and Will Howells with a chance to close it out. It's the Fives.
0-0-2.
They think that the lower bounces will help Columbus in that way for a player like Waters who likes to attack off the bounce. Game 4 upon us now. Andre Diescu rises tall for the early side out.
And when you are 6 feet 400 like he is, you want to take court, protect your partner. You'll see Andre doing a lot of that here to try and force it to a Dreambreaker.
Football.
Ooh, Ernie and football called on Will Howells, who could have sworn he was clean.
Referee timeout. New Jersey 5.
They're going to challenge it. Okay. Late as it gets.
The referee's fault call stands. New Jersey 5 challenge one free video challenge. You have 2 remaining. Columbus Sliders have 2 free video challenges remaining. We'll resume play at 1:01.
Waters is going to be thinking about his feet, and you just want to play in full flow state.
There's Waters. She likes to rip it off the bounce, which is unconventional for a lot of females out there at the ball at that height.
Especially on that side, running around your forehand to find a backhand. She's the only lady in the game that does that. Again, you see it there.
Todd lined up, throttles it through the middle. Columbus blanking New Jersey 4-0.
Oh my, Todd, what a shot from her there with the Tui. Absolutely beautiful, up on her tiptoes. What a player.
3-0-1.
She's got to add that to her branding moniker.
She can have it.
Todd has a new paddle out on the Franklin side of things. A nice counter there from Will Howells, goes on the back door of Paris Chow.
Yeah, so Paris is looking for that ball in front of her, so placement over power, well done from Will Howells.
Big serve from Diascu. And how about that? Will Howells scans Chal through the middle, needed that one back.
And that was Andre not filling the middle. Paris put the ball exactly where she should have. That's what she wants. She wants to funnel the ball to Andre through Will.
Oh, Will Howells crashing. Diascu gets hit in the chest. Ball was going out, but when you have a big target, that can help you.
Tattoo parlors opened at 1 here in New York City, so Andre's got one to take home that he didn't plan on.
1-3-1.
Andre Diascu hit another out ball, doesn't matter, gets it down to the feet. Second serve for the 5s. The fans are pleased with the team's performances so far.
And there's the unicorn that is Annalie Waters, stacking her on the left when serving. Rarely will you see that in mixed.
Just wide. Todd thought she had a winner.
So it looks like a tennis court, but it is not nearly as wide as a tennis court, Michelle. So when I tell players on the right side of the court, if a ball is coming at your right shoulder, just let it go. You run out of real estate. Nice job by Annalie there.
Nice trip to the line for New Jersey. They'll settle for 2 points and send the ball back in 2 serves to the Columbus Sliders. Columbus wins this game. We're going to a 5th deciding game. That's a Dreambreaker at singles. It's epic. New Jersey wins this game. They take match 1. Paris Chow dialed in on the crash of Diascu's drive.
We talked about how high the drives were for the 5s, fellas. In men's, that's the level it needs to be. About literally the size of one of the pickleballs above the net. And he hit that to perfection.
Waters with a big roar, testing Diascu, skating up to the kitchen. Second serve for the Sliders.
4-2-2.
And Annalie pops it up, and Paris makes her pay again. So Paris has been winning that cross-court dink battle with Annalee here, and that's why they have the lead.
Paris Todd and Annalee Waters, the best singles players, women's doubles players, and mixed doubles players in the world. Annalee topped the list. Wow, another unforced error from the New Jersey Fives, Columbus.
Back into this because Andre and Paris are taking it to him.
Oh, drop volley, Diescu's there.
But he's not there. What a get from Andre.
Oh my. It took him 2 steps to get all the way across the court.
It would have taken me 31 steps. It takes the big man from Romania, too. What a scamper.
What a shot from Will Howells, heads-up play. Where we're at in the final series. This is match 1 and a best-of-3 final series. Match 2 will take place tomorrow. Stink again from Howells.
Yeah, and that's a ball he doesn't need to take, but he sees the pressure of Paris winning this cross-court rally. I want to do something to change it up, but not necessary.
Oh, the ball was deep, but Waters will take more court than most females in the pro game because of her athletic ability. Display missed that one, but you'll see her crash a lot in the middle.
Yeah, just extended a little too far to get on top of that one. And she was thinking about it there. That is an absolute carryover from her missing her favorite shot on that poach. And now they've got a problem.
And that problem is Paris Todd and Andre Diescu, who have been clutch for their team this entire playoff series. Diescu slides through the middle, takes ownership of the miss. Second serve, Columbus.
So like I said earlier, if Andre sees a big windup from Will, it has to go through the middle because that'll miss wide. He was late to cover. Man, and Will Howells is struggling with just the simple stuff. And again, when you're this far behind, do the dinks, drop. With the name Paris playing great, this is unbelievable.
Still stuck on Oh My Todd. 8-2-2, Columbus Sliders lead. Oh, off the tape. Tough look for Howells. 9-2-2. Columbus 2 points away from a Dreambreaker.
They're just so battle tested, and yes, that's unfortunate. And it was like there was a B near Will Howells for a second there, off the tape again, but nothing phases Andre and Paris. And a very frustrated Annalee Waters shows her soccer prowess there. She kicks that ball into the net. Look at this. I mean, a humongous swing, way too big. And we're almost up to our equivalent of penalty kicks with a Dreambreaker.
To be fair, Waters could have went pro in soccer too. Here's game point for the Sliders. Andre Diescu puts the team on his back once again, takes game 4, 11-2. Andre Diescu and Will Howells. Howells will start us off with first serve. Off the tape, will take it. New Jersey on the board first.
You want to talk about a big exhale for that guy. If that goes in the tape, the shoulders would be slumped, but just enough over the tape.
Another winner for Will Howells, Notre Dame tennis product. He feels like he's the best singles player in the world. 2-0 start for the New Jersey Fives. Again, rally scoring. Every point matters. Every point could dictate the outcome of this Dreambreaker. Game to 21, win by 2, and on your serve. Make it 3-0. Will Howells came to party.
I mean, we talk about home court advantage, but that's absurd. 2 of the 3 rallies are net courts that jump up over Andre's paddle, and Will's got a chance to sweep.
Clinker off the tape. Howells sweeps Andre Diescu, the Giant, off the court. 4-0 start for New Jersey. So to the second spot we go. Noe Cliff, one of the best singles players in the world, against CJ Klinger, who also has been a ferocious competitor in these environments.
4-0. Right out, point 1.
Wow, talk about a third competitor on the court here in the net. That is 3 rallies decided by it.
1-4. Point.
Heavy serve. We saw it a couple of times in doubles. And that serve is more crucial here in singles, David.
It sure is. You get a short return or a miss like that, and I give CJ credit. He is going for it.
2-4.
Wait, Cliff gives himself time with that return, takes a point, 1 more point to go.
You want that Frenchman at your Thanksgiving dinner. Carves that shot. He'd carve a turkey for you, too. Big rally here.
Klinger goes inside out of the air, and what a rally. 2-2. They'll settle for a split. Out come the ladies. Waters, the best singles player in the world, against Paris Todd, who is top 3 and always up for the challenge of Waters.
Paris, 3.
Paris Todd in red, Anna Leigh in white.
3-5.
A perfect points for Todd, but just wide on the volley, and Waters, she is everywhere on the singles court.
And that's why Paris goes for just a little too much there, Michelle. Played a terrific point, had the shot she wanted, just didn't make it.
Clean pass for Todd.
And you want to talk about lethal. I mean, she should have to have a permit for that 2-handed backhand of hers. Paris Todd is terrific.
2 more points to go. Waters favoring the forehand wing of Paris Todd makes sense with the backhand Todd possesses.
That's so smart. So the depth of the ground strokes is what's critical in singles. Neither player could take the net until Anna Leigh found one and did not feed the backhand. That is smart in the moment. Oh, a little cut serve.
Waters comes in, perfect read, 8-4 lead for the New Jersey Fives. Waters takes 3 of the 4 points and sets up Megan Dazan in white, who does not play a lot of singles on the Pro Tour against one of the best in the world, Leah Jansen.
So this is where on paper Columbus has an advantage, but just 4 points in the way Dazan's playing. We'll see.
What a ball from Jansen, proving why she's top 6 in the world right now in women's singles.
Yes, went 8-0 against a great player, Hurricane Tyra Black, in a matchup against Dallas, and Leah can be the difference here.
5-8.
It's dedicated to her service routine, too, ahead of each ball. Goes a little too big on the third, took a funky bounce on her. It looked like Megan Dazan will take one back, 1-1, 1 point each, and 2 points to be played.
And if you're nervous about something, and Megan, I'm certain, is with singles, just go after your return. It sets the table so well, and that was perfect by her.
Ooh. Saw the intent for Dazan, just short. Leah Jansen takes another. Last point of the series between these two. Then we'll go back to the top of the order for 4.
And you see Leah Jansen's singles prowess there because the read on the first volley was terrific. She was in trouble.
Dazan takes the net right away, sends a BB to the corner. What a shot. New Jersey leads 10-6 ahead of the end change.
And they will take 2-2 from Megan. You want to see why they're high-fiving over there. They know if she splits hers, that is a big, big win for the Fives.
Howells swept Diescu in the first round. Round two begins with a heavy drive from Howells, and we'll flip ends right there. New Jersey leads Diescu.
He's like, I don't care what you've done, Andre. I'm the boogeyman. I'm putting people to sleep. What a performance so far from him. And there's another one. And you do not want to test the Tui. The flow's going out of the back of the hat for Will Howells. He is incredible here.
2 points down, 2 to go. And Diescu gets his first point after 2 rounds with 1 point left to be played here.
If you get beat with the forehand, you tip your cap. If you get beat with the backhand, you're feeding his best. So let's see if Andre can at least get one more here and then get the nerves of the bench settled down a little.
Oh, Diescu stands tall in the moment. 2-2 in round 2.
So clutch from the captain because Howells made an unbelievable volley on the run, but that reach is something special for Andre and didn't try to do too much. So here we go. Can the youngster be big in a Dreambreaker again?
Oh, Klinger rises to the occasion, hammers a volley to the corner. It works. First point goes to Klinger. Last series, they split 2-2.
9-12.
CJ Klinger, clutch in Dreambreakers, making it close.
Hammering the serve. And just a little bit of energy, and well done by when CJ's yelling, it is something to behold.
Say that lightheartedly, of course. Ooh, Klinger thought he had it. Point and ball back to Noe.
Great volley from Noe that he had to have. And the ball skipping away from Noe on the other side is actually good. Just settle down. You give a 4-point lead to Annalie Waters, you have done your job.
13-10.
Klinger goes the other way, takes another point.
And I talked about this being like a penalty kick situation in soccer. So smart there by CJ. Let Noe make the move first and then put it where he isn't. He used his movement against him. So good.
11-13.
A battle of 2 heavyweights, Todd and Waters going at it. Todd takes the opening point.
12-13.
A pass on the forehand side. Who says she doesn't have it?
She has it, it's just not as lethal as the Tui. And are you kidding me? What a response. They're battle tested in these Dreambreakers and they've come all the way back to tie it.
Chance to take their first lead of game 5 here. Paris Todd knocks it to the corner, trying to knock down the greatest women's player of all time in Annalie Waters. Last point here.
14-13.
Oh, took a ride on the tape, and Waters survives, taking her lone point in the second round. You know that's going to irritate her for a while. We're tied up 14-all now. These two split in the first round. You talked about it. New Jersey will take that every time, but now the pressure is built for Dazan. So that's the question. Oh, in a high-octane, pressured environment, Dazan takes the opening point. What a rip.
She has one of the most natural service motions, which gets the ball deep, so the return was short, and she is letting it fly. Kudos to Megan Dazan here so far.
Big ball to the corner, Megan Dazan, are you kidding me? 2-point lead to the New Jersey Fives.
Timeout, Columbus Sliders, 16-14.
Just count on it. This will be another good serve right here.
2 points left between Jansen and Dazan. Dazan, 3-0 on Jansen.
And football season starting, and touchdown Dazan right there. Like, that's what someone in the crowd said, but you have to play through it, and that, we talked in the open, that's part of this. You're in Clown Town.
Wow. Jansen takes away a point, but that separation by Megan Dazan could be the difference maker here. Will Howells and Andre Diascu back out for more. Will leads the series 6-2 on Diascu in total.
Yeah, the good news here for Andre is gets to start with the ball.
15-17.
So the pressure's on Howells to hit a good return and come in.
Goes heavy to the backhand with the serve, and Howells throws it into the net.
It's much easier for a player like Howells to just hit a big serve and hit a pass here. Now he has to come forward. We'll see if he stays committed to that.
Oh my goodness. How did Diascu get there? Doesn't matter. Howells hangs on for another.
He's used the drop shot both in doubles and there. That was beautiful. So now the pressure's on Diascu. He has got to hit a great return and come in. And Howells can really set the table for Noe Cliff if he grabs this one.
16.
What a play. Crafty footwork from Will Howells. Got himself out of trouble.
Just not enough on the volleys from Andre Diascu. I mean, this guy moves like a gazelle out here, does Howells. And there are some happy clowns in this audience. I mean, he's all the way over there, but Andre kind of babied that one, just placed it, didn't go after it, and Howells made him pay.
Big swing, Howells misses, and Columbus hangs alive. 2-2, out comes Noe Cliff and CJ Klinger. Klinger leads this one 6-2 on Noe Cliff. Cliff has got to show up big for his team, or this one might swing the other way.
19.
Heavy volley from Noe Cliff. Klinger sends it deep. Cliff back to serve. Match point, New Jersey Fives.
(20-17).
Noe Cliff gets the job done for the New Jersey Fives. They would not be denied on home turf. Match one goes to the home team in a dramatic series of events.
Today, Will and I unfortunately didn't win our mix, so it's a good thing Megan and Noe played so well. They got us to the Dreambreaker, and then like you